Okay, I see a lot of people on my forums I follow. I fly quadcopters, but I wanted to do a review on Zeee batteries. Unfortunately, I taped mine up because I color code them. Uh, Adds a little extra protection, keeps them from ripping open. But these are all Zeee batteries. I have a bunch of different sizes. Like this is six. My blue are 6S. The orange are 4S. It just keeps me from because I keep them all in a big storage box when they're storage charged. But I've been using them for over 3 years now. I started out with these are the 1500 uh, milliamp hour 4S. I've had probably a good dozen of those, I think. Never had an issue with them. You can see that I've chopped a bunch of mine have like chopped wires because I got lazy and didn't tie it down correctly. Some of these plastic things fall off. I don't really care for them on there anyways. I just been too lazy to break them off. Uh, Anyhow, Zeee batteries are one of my favorite brands. That's Zeee. Well, a little weird spelling, but uh, these 850s on my grinder Reno, I love them. The 650s don't quite have enough amperage, but that's just the drone. You know, they're the same C rating, but because of it being a smaller milliamp hour, then the current is a little bit lower. But still, great batteries. Their cells, I've never had an issue. I also got some 2S and 3S, bigger, larger packs. I got like a 5,000 mAh 2S, I think a 2,200 mAh 3S, and but anyhow, I just grabbed a handful of these because I wanted to talk about something. I just got these two here a week ago. They come in, usually these come in 2 packs just because of shipping purposes. Gets the price up to make shipping not so bad. I bought them off Amazon. Those have gone up, so I've been getting them off eBay. You can get them a little cheaper on eBay. I think you can get them cheaper on eBay than you can their actual website. I'm not exactly sure about that. Although I see their website has a sale, buy 3 get 1 free. So I'm assuming you got to buy 6 batteries to get 2 batteries free, since they usually come in 2 packs. But I'm making this video more to send to Zeee because I just got these 2 batteries, and it's the first time I have not been happy with their batteries. It's the same exact cell. These are 1500 6S. It's the same cell as the 1500 4S. They just have the 2 extra cells on it. So I know they're good cells. The problem is with it being wider. I've never cut one open because I never had a bad one. You know, if I kill a cell, I'll take them apart and remove that cell and rewire them up and make a 5S out of them. Uh, I like Tattoo's batteries. I don't like the V5 Tattoo. The V3 and 4 were fine. They're very good. I would say these are as good as Tattoos. I'm not a big fan of G&B. I've had a bunch of those, and I've had a bunch of those fail for no reason. So the quality of G&Bs just isn't very good. I mean, I've been running these ones for 3 years. Not those specific ones. I have no idea which one's which, because I got so many of them. And then I got probably 10 of these, and I've got 6 of these. Got 4 of these, and then I got an 850 version of that too. I just didn't grab them. I just grab a couple of these for kind of show. I mean, when it comes to durability, these things are actually one of the most durable. If you look at this thing, this battery has totally been crushed and it still works fine. Uh, the It got ran over by a dump truck. My drone cartwheeled out into the road, and a dump truck ran it over before I could get to it, and destroyed the drone. I could not believe this battery is crushed as it is. They're all smashed over sideways. I should have removed the tape to kind of show how bad it really is. But I did that 2 years ago, and that battery's still good. Or I think a year ago. I think I did it 2 springs. So about 18 months ago, and I still run it almost weekly. So great. Zeee makes great batteries. Uh, Here's my complaint on the 6S because of its being wider. Most companies put a little drizzle of glue in between the cells to keep them from shifting around. But because these are so wide, I don't have no problem with these little ones, the 6S little ones. But these bigger 1500s, they are moving all over. These batteries are only a week old. I've only used them about 4 times. They've been charged like 4 times. This splitting is just being on my drone. It has not been crashed or anything. This one is also split open. They're just splitting open because the top plate of a drone is narrower than the battery, so when you strap it down, it kind of pulls on the two outside a little bit. And because I'd use double straps on my drone. But anyhow, you can just feel them moving around in there. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, they'll offset almost like a 1/4 inch. You can push the ones in the middle like a 1/4 inch down so that they're pushed out. It just, they didn't do it right. I mean, I'm assuming all of them are done the same. When they're smaller, it makes no difference. But once you get to that size, this is a big problem. I also, Zeee, if you're seeing this, highly recommend getting a heavier duty. This is a Speedy Pizza battery. I do not like China. These Speedy Pizzas aren't bad. This is a 1200, I think. 6S. Anyhow, they use a much heavier, much nicer. I have not been able to mess up the shrink wrap on these. This is a common issue with all the other brands. The shrink wrap's not really a big deal. The problem is they need to secure it better, the cells. Glue them together, do whatever. There's definitely a problem with these 2 batteries I just got. That's the first time. They're a little more expensive because they're good graphene batteries. So I just have not bought any of the 6S up till now. I started doing 6S about 2 years ago. I was doing 4S for a couple years. I mean, I've been in the hobby for 10 years now, or over 9, almost 10. And I also like the Gold Bat brand. They're decent for an Amazon. They're not as many of them anymore. I've had almost every label of the China hobby line, and the black label and the Speedy Pizzas are the only ones that are any good at all. The white label and the yellow label, CHNL, or whatever, China hobby line, I think it's CNHL, something. Those are terrible. The white label just sagged so bad, and then the yellow labels are just garbage. They just go bad. I don't like their batteries. That's what I used to have to use due to prices, but I found that I do really like these Zeee. And you can't really see the label. I mean, they've been banged up. They just continue working. So, I mean, I storage charge my batteries, but I'm a little rough on my drones. I crash a lot doing dumb stuff. But anyhow, I just kind of wanted to give this little review of Zeee batteries because, well, I wanted to get the information out there about these. Now, I'm going to cut it open. I'm going to have to get some new, and I'm going to glue them myself, and then I'm going to wrap them up real good with this hockey stick tape is my favorite way of doing it, because the hockey stick tape is just very abrasion resistant, and it also isn't as slippery. So I started doing this recently too. I just don't have any blue hockey stick tape. I got to get some for color coding. But anyhow, this is getting long. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes here. So happy rippings, guys.